Alpha Mind Miracles, unlock creativity, soul level friendships, and a skyrocketing career. My friend, let me ask you something very direct. Have you ever felt that there is so much more inside you? More ideas, more love, more potential in your career, but somehow it's like the door is half closed? You are not average. You feel that you were born to create, to contribute, to live a bigger life, and yet your days are filled with the same problem. Money pressure, relationship tensions, feeling stuck in your job. If that resonates with you, today's episode is not just information, it's an invitation. An invitation into a different state of mind. A state where genius become normal, where friendships become abundant and aligned, and where your career can literally start to skyrocket because you finally plug into your superconscious mind. Welcome to the Innerleap by Mahim. I'm Mahim, and this is episode 5 halves. Alpha Mind Miracles, unlock creativity, soul level friendships, and a skyrocketing career. In the last episode, we explore the miraculous benefit of the alpha state for money, love, and health. Today, we go more specific and more practical. We're going to talk about 3 powerful outcomes that alpha bring into your life. 1. Creative expression. Becoming a genius generator of ideas and solutions. Abundant friendship. Using subjective communication to heal and attract relationship. 3. A skyrocketing career. How to use alpha techniques to manifest opportunities and quantum jump your professional life. And throughout this episode, I won't just tell you, I will invite you to practice with me in real time so you can feel a taste of the alpha state as you listen. So, if you're ready, let's begin. One of the most beautiful gifts of the alpha state is that it wakes up your right brain, the hemisphere of creativity, imagination, and intuition. I like to think of the right brain as a router that connects you to the creative field of the entire universe. When you are in alpha, this router switches on, and suddenly ideas don't come from trying hard, they flow. You've probably experienced a small version of this, maybe in the shower, on a walk, or just before sleep, when you stop pushing and suddenly the solution appears. That is a mini alpha moment. Now, imagine instead of waiting for those random moments, you can enter alpha on purpose and stay there long enough for a river of ideas to flow through you. That is what the genius training is about. And I have seen it again and again. People who thought they were not creative suddenly become super idea generators. Let me share a story. A young graphic designer came to me and said, Mahim, I feel empty. I used to love my work. Now, I just copy references from Pinterest. I haven't had a truly original idea for months. We worked with the alpha state. First, I guided him into alpha using simple relaxation and eye roll technique. Then I taught him the 3 scene technique. Scene 1, he saw himself stuck, scrolling for inspiration, feeling frustrated. Scene 2, he imagined a bridge of light, a transition. Scene 3, he saw himself sitting at his desk, Ideas pouring out faster than he could sketch. Clients amazed. His portfolio growing. Money flowing. Every night for 1 week, he practiced this in alpha. A few weeks later, he messaged me. It's crazy. Ideas are just there. I sit down, breathe, go into alpha, and the concept appear. I've just been offered a bigger role in my agency because of a campaign I designed from that exact visualization. What happened? He stopped trying to create from the limited conscious mind and started creating from the superconscious field where every solution already exists. Let's do a mini practice together now. You can do this sitting or lying down, eyes open or gently closed. If you're driving, please keep your eyes open and just listen. Ready? Take a slow, deep breath in and exhale gently. Now, very softly, roll your eyes slightly upward as if you are looking at a point above your forehead. This is a simple way to signal the brain to start shifting into a slower alpha rhythm. In your mind, count down with me from 5 to 1. 5. Your shoulders relax. 4. Your chest soften. 3. Your face and jaw release. 2. Your thoughts become slower, like clouds in the sky. 1. You arrive in a calm inner space. Now, think of one problem in your life right now that needs a creative solution. Maybe it's about money. Maybe it's about communication. Maybe it's about your business or career. Just bring it to mind. Don't analyze, just see it. Now, imagine that above your head, there's a huge golden cloud of genius. This is your superconscious mind, connected to all ideas or solutions. Show me the shortest, most elegant solution to this problem. And now, just receive. Maybe an image appear, maybe a word, maybe a feeling like call this person or stop doing that. Don't force it. Just notice. Take another breath in and slowly out. If you receive even a small hint, that is already your alpha genius speaking. You can open your eyes if they were closed. This is just a tiny taste. Imagine what happens when you practice this intentionally every day. Your creative expression stop being random talent and become a repeatable spiritual technology for solving problems, generating wealth, and designing the life you want. Now, let's move to the second miracle, abundant friendships. Many people are lonely in the most ironic way. They are surrounded by human beings, but feel emotionally alone. Alpha work show us something powerful. Relationships are not created only through words and action in the physical world. They are deeply influenced by the energy and images we carry about others in our mind. When you enter alpha, you can change those inner images. You can communicate with someone not just objectively, but subjectively, mind to mind, heart to heart. We call this subjective communication. This is not manipulation. It is spiritual negotiation at the level of love and mutual benefit. Let me tell you about a woman I work with. She had a close friend at work. One day, a misunderstanding happened, a message misread, a tone misinterpreted, and they stopped talking. Weeks went by. The office felt heavy. She tried sending a text, but it came out awkward. She was afraid to make it worse. So we use subjective communication in Alpha. I guided her in. She relaxed, rolled her eyes slightly up, counted down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In her inner screen, she saw her friend sitting across from her at a cafe. In her heart, she generated a feeling of warm appreciation for this friend, remembering fun moments, support, laughter. Then, from that feeling, she spoke inwardly to her. I'm sorry for the misunderstanding. I care about you. I want us to clear this and find a way that feels good for both of us. She didn't force any response. She simply kept holding the image of both of them smiling, relaxed, at peace. Then she let it go. 2 days later, in the real world, her friend came to her and said, I've been thinking about you. I feel we should talk and clear the air. I miss our connection. Did the Alpha session control her friend? No. It simply aligned the energy of both hearts with a higher possibility, a reality where friendship wins over ego. Would you like to feel a bit of that? Again, if you can, gently close your eyes. If you're driving, keep them open and simply imagine. Take a deep breath in and out. Count with me silently. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, bring to mind one person with whom you want a better connection. It could be a friend, a colleague, a family member, even a client. See this person sitting in front of you in a neutral, safe space, maybe a garden, a quiet room, a cafe. Notice their face, notice their posture, and now in your heart, create a feeling of kindness toward them. You don't have to agree with everything they do. Just recognize their humanity. From that feeling, speak to them silently. Within, I want what is best for both of us. I'm open to understanding you. I'm open to a new, healthier way of relating. I good night. Now, imagine a soft golden light connecting your heart to theirs. See both of you smiling, or at least relax. See the tension melting. Hold that image for a few seconds. And now, let it go. Take a breath and gently open your eyes. This is one of the ways Alpha create abundant friendships, by working on the invisible field of connection, so that in the visible world, people feel safer, more open, more drawn to you. When you practice this regularly, you will notice conflicts resolve faster. You attract people with kinder hearts, and relationships that are not aligned simply drift away gently. You are no longer a victim of how people treat you. You become a conscious co-creator of the kind of friendships that surround your life. Now, let's talk about something very practical. Your career. Maybe right now you feel undervalued at work, stuck in the same position for years, confused about your next step or afraid to leap into the business you really want to build. I want you to remember this. Your career is not controlled by the economy. It is deeply shaped by your inner images and inner state. In Alpha, you gain the power to rewrite that inner movie. This is where techniques like the 3-scene technique, the mirror of the mind, and the 2-minute morning programming come together into what I call your manifestation blueprint. A man in his mid-30s came to one of my training. He was smart, hardworking, but stuck in a middle position. Newer colleagues were getting promoted faster than him. He felt invisible. We started with Alpha. Every morning, for 2 minutes, he practiced a mental movie. He saw himself arriving at work, confident, communicating clearly, taking initiative, and being recognized. Then, using the mirror of the mind, he imagined a big white screen in front of him. On that screen, he saw his own reality being overlooked, underpaid, ignored. He colored that scene in gray, then mentally shrunk it and pushed it away. Next, he brought up a new scene. Him being called into a meeting, receiving a promotion, a higher salary, and a role where his ideas are respected. He stepped into this scene as if it were real now. He felt the relief, the excitement, the gratitude. He practiced this almost every day for a month. Then the outer world began to rearrange. His manager suddenly asked him to lead a small project. That project went well. His calm, clear energy in Alpha helped him solve problems easily. Within a few months, he was officially offered a new position with better pay and greater responsibility. When we talked later, he said, "Mahim, it felt like the promotion came from nowhere. But actually, I realized I had already been living it in my inner movie for weeks." This is what I want you to understand. When you work with the Alpha state, you are not escaping reality. You are redesigning it at the blueprint level. Let's create a small blueprint together right now. If you can, close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath and exhale slowly. Again, roll your eyes slightly upward and count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, imagine a big white screen in front of you. This is your mind mirror. On this screen, allow your current career situation to appear. Maybe it looks like stress, a small desk, low pay, or just a feeling of being stuck. Notice it for a second. Now, with your inner remote control, turn that scene into black and white. Shrink it smaller and smaller until it becomes just a dot. And now, let it fade out. Good. Now, on the same screen, project a new scene. You in a role that excites you. You using your talents fully. You being well paid, respected, valued. See the details. Where are you? Who is with you? What are you working on? Most importantly, how do you feel? Feel that feeling now, as if it's already true. Take a breath and silently affirm, I am aligning my career with my superconscious mind. The right opportunities, people, and ideas are flowing to me now. Hold these for a few seconds. And now, slowly open your eyes. If you repeat this daily for just 2 minutes in the morning, you are no longer waiting for your career to change one day. You are participating in its transformation right now. So let's breathe together and look at what we've explored today. Through the alpha state and your superconscious mind, you have access to 3 miracles. 1. Creative expression. You become a genius generator of ideas and solutions. Problems become playgrounds for your creativity. 2. Abundant friendships. Through subjective communication, you heal misunderstanding, attract kinder people, and build a network that truly support your soul. 3. A skyrocketing career. Using techniques like the 3-scene technique, the mirror of the mind, and 2-minute morning programming, you align your inner movie with the outer success you were born to experience. But I want you to remember something very important. The goal is not to turn you into someone else. The goal is to wake up who you really are. You are not a small, powerless human begging the universe to be kind. You are, in truth, a creator, a co-author of your life in partnership with infinite intelligence. When you enter Alpha, you are stepping into the control room of your inner reality. You are saying, I choose to design my life, not just react to it. I choose to participate in my own miracle. So here's my invitation to you as we close this episode. Tonight or tomorrow morning, take just 2 minutes. Breathe, count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 into Alpha. Choose one of the 3. A creative project, a friendship or relationship, or your career. And for those 2 minutes, live the new reality inside you. See it, feel it, thank it as if it's already done. Then let it go and walk into your day with a little secret glow, knowing that you are now working with your superconscious, not against it. This is how miracles start. Quietly, inside, and then suddenly, one day, everyone around you says, you've changed. Your life looks so different. What happened? And you will smile and know it began when you chose to enter Alpha on purpose and reclaim your power as the creator of your own world. Thank you for sharing this inner journey with me today. If this episode touched you, listen again with a notebook, practice the simple exercises, and share it with someone you love. I'm Mahim, and this is the Innerleap. Remember, the impossible is only your inner power still asleep. Wake it up, enter Alpha, and create your miracle